In the United States, New York City volunteers have continued to distribute relief supplies to the disaster victims affected by Hurricane Sandy in the Rockaways and Broad Channels areas. Along the way, volunteers have met other good Samaritans who are volunteering to help and brave disaster victims that are just counting their blessings for being alive.
On this cold morning, 14 Tzu volunteers from the Tzu New York chapter departed for Rockaway Peninsula with 100 packs of daily necessities, 60 environmental blankets, and 250 hot meals for the disaster victims.
We are driving towards West Hamilton Beach to deliver the relief supplies to the local fire station.
5 days after the disaster, these volunteer firefighters are finally getting the supplies they need to help their community.
Over here, over here. We're getting a lot of donations from a lot of different organizations, such as yours, the police department, individuals from upstate that are coming down here to deliver merchandise. People from Long Island that weren't affected, we're here delivering food. So it's, you know, everybody's helping each other.
On my block, 2 blocks over, the water was above my head. Your guys are here to help. I know someone dropped off sandwiches yesterday. I know the Resorts Casino dropped off food the other day too. So I feel like everyone's trying to chip in to help to do what they can. I think it's tough right now. I think nobody was prepared for this to be as bad as it was, you know?
Leaving West Hamilton Beach, Tzu volunteers headed over to Broad Channel and meet many individual volunteers who have come to help out.
How could I not? I have so much. My home I had electricity. I was safe. How could I not? How could I sit at home and not do anything? I have friends that live in this community that lost everything. I have friends in Breezy Point, lost everything. They have nothing. They didn't have food here.
Here at the local American region, supplies and hot meals have poured in from individuals and organizations.
And I don't want to cry, but I lost my whole house. Everybody just came together. All the residents from Broad Channel brought the stuff that they saved, all the clothes, the food that they had left, they brought it here. Everybody will help each other, but it's going to be very, very hard. And if we don't get any help, like, you know, the lights or anything, it's going to be very hard.
Hygiene products like toothbrushes and towels have all been dropped off here because if they don't have any at home, they can get them here as they can't buy things at supermarket as it's closed.
Besides hygiene products, today Tzu volunteers brought hot soup, enough for 350 people, hoping to bring a little warmth to these disaster victims.
Best soup I ever had in my life. I have to thank everybody. God bless you all for doing this. We needed this. All I wanted was hot soup.
In order to save on gasoline, the volunteers all squeeze into one car, no matter the amount of relief supplies or people. Everything fits in one car. We also accompanied Tzu volunteers in distributing hot soup door to door for those disaster victims that are unable to make it to the American Region Relief Distribution Center.
These disaster victims are far from the American Region Relief Distribution Center. They would have used up gas to get there, so they can't drive. In this cold weather, what they need most is blankets and hot soup.
Thank you very much. Very nice.
Soup, thank you.
Just waiting for gasoline and electricity, and then we can really start doing, because you can't have heat without electricity. None of the oil burners work. So we're waiting on that. Then things can get closer to normal.
We're trying our best to be alive because Sandy's going around.
We were freezing last night. I'm boiling water, but you can't go to bed with that on, so you have to shut it off. And then once you shut it off, it's bad. It's really bad. But with the good help of these people, we're going to have some nice warm soup, right?
Yes.
Yes? And what do you say, girls?
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I drove all the way from Missouri. It took me 24 hours to get here. I left 2.5 days ago, and I got here 5 hours ago. We have a food truck here on 11th Road. If anybody needs anything, come on down. They can have whatever they want.
So how many days are you going to stay here?
Until we rebuild. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
During our journey of delivering hot soup, we meet David, who returned to where he grew up to help those in need. And in this moment, we are witnessing the brighter side of human nature.